Welcome everybody, Three Beards of Wrestling. We are back. I'm your host Shane, and next to me is the Mind of Mayhem Corey Cross.
That is me. What up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Whole lot of nothing. Like
Yeah,
usual, man. It is
it's
what
a
it is.
Monday.
Man.
It's a
Yeah,
Monday.
right. Fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
I think Mondays are the tough days. All
Yeah.
right. Well, guys, we are back. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, wherever you guys are watching from. And ask questions if you got it. We don't got a whole lot of BS to go over before we get started, unfortunately.
Nope. Just catching up. We haven't done this in a while, man. Life
Yeah,
and
definitely.
things got in the way.
A lot of shit got in the way. I mean,
All right.
I guess we can go over May 20th.
Yeah. May 20th. That was a show.
So, yeah, it was a good
Yep.
show. I mean, unfortunately, we
Yep.
didn't get to do it at the stadium due to weather, but it was
Right.
still
Weather
a
happened.
good show. So
That was it. That was the last. For a while you'll see Mind of Mayhem in a ring for a minute.
yeah,
We need a minute to regroup. Just take care of some things outside of wrestling. Come back in another perspective, another facet, if you will.
definitely, sort of like our guest today.
Yeah, it's never say never.
Yeah,
You don't quit until you sell your gear, and
definitely.
everybody can buy Dickie shorts at Walmart, so ain't nobody want mine. So we're
You're
good.
right. You're right.
This is how it goes.
Yeah, guys, definitely the May 20th show was pretty cool. A lot of great matches you guys missed. If you guys didn't go there, I mean, I got my ass handed to me in the hardcore ladder match. But
Did you not the text and yeah? Well, I got my ass.
I didn't get tased though, so that was a good thing.
Right. But I got tacks in my head, in my back, and I think somebody tried to put them in my ass. If I was mistaken.
Yeah, I think I did hit you with that.
yeah, you did. You did. Once or four times. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's all right.
But yeah, they definitely missed a good show. You can find pictures of it online. I mean, if you weren't there, that's just how it is.
I don't know who got their ass beat, me or Corey.
We both did. We'll just leave it.
Right.
Interchange. It's Rob, so we're interchangeable.
Yeah. I mean,
at
least Cobra didn't stiff me, so we're good.
Hey, man. Hey, he wasn't allowed in York City. That's what it is.
All right. So, I think we should just bring our guest on and get into this.
Oh, man. It's been a while since I've done this, huh?
Yeah.
You want me to do the introduction?
Yeah.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the deepest corners of your mind, half man, half monster, Prince Shango Adrian Starr.
I honestly thought he was going to say half something else, but I didn't want to.
No. Oh, somebody, baby daddy. It's fine.
Well, yeah. We can't hear you, bro.
Turn your mic on.
Open your mouth.
Turn your mic on. I can't hear you. Did you mute him?
No. Nope. Now you're muted.
Your mic's muted.
It was just working before we came live, too. That sucks.
Yeah.
No, we cannot hear you. So I guess me and Corey are going to bullshit more until you get your technical difficulties.
Yeah. Fix your technical yeah, no. He's trying sign language. I don't
exit out and then come back on.
Yeah. Close out completely, then come back on. We're not screwing you over. I mean, we're not trying to,
All right. Well, I guess we got to bullshit until he comes back on.
Technical difficulties, man. That's just how it is.
Yeah, Shango had no sound. He forgot to pay his Wi-Fi.
Yeah, thanks, Obama. But yeah, what else did we miss on May 20th besides? Wow, he did look like somebody's grandma.
That's great.
What else did we miss on? We'll catch up. May 20th.
We missed a great. Well, if you guys weren't there, you missed a great match between Marty Scurll and AA Ron.
Yes, that was
First of all, I don't have
Hey.
Cricket Wireless.
Hey, welcome back.
So that ain't
Oh
me.
my God.
That ain't
Welcome
me.
back.
I ain't
Welcome
got
back.
Cricket Wireless. So don't be trying to put that shit on me because y'all ragged ass system is fucked up. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Language.
Oh, okay.
There
So
might-
shit. I'm sorry.
There might be a child present.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's next week's interview.
Yes. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while.
I know.
It has been a while.
Definitely has been a while.
Yeah.
What's up with you? We're all good, I think.
Yeah, we're good.
We're pretty good. Overweight, but we're good.
I mean, at least there is a weight. So,
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
At least there is a weight.
There
That's
definitely is a weight.
3/4 of a metric ton, you know.
Yeah.
That's between the three of us. 3/4 of a metric ton. It's fine.
Remember, guys, if you guys got questions for Prince Shango, Adrian Starr, whatever you go by nowadays,
Solomon.
if you have questions for him or all of us or whatever, ask them and we'll throw them in as we go through. As me and Corey are going through our questions or just BSing around. So
Yeah.
Whenever. You want to kick it off? It's been a while. Go ahead.
you got it, Corey.
Oh man. I forget all. CTE is a hell of a.
All right. Then I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead. You always kicked it off.
So, how did Prince Shango get his start in pro wrestling?
Oh,
There
my
we
God. And honestly, that wasn't my original name. Prince Shango was a name I actually got from my grandmother, something she used to call me. But like when I first started wrestling was in Pensacola, Florida, PXWA, and I went by the name of Johnny Arabius. It was the dumbest fucking name. It was the dumbest name I'd ever witnessed in my life. And the guy was like kind of going, you're gonna be my high flyer. So that's where I started. I was with them for about 6 months to a year. Training and doing like small shows and stuff, kind of like what the trainees would do, like battle royals and shit getting thrown out. Had to stop because family, gotta take care of family. And then when I moved up to PA about 10-12 years ago is when I got back into wrestling. I was with BET for I would say 6 months, 8 months, and then I finally made my way over to Fort Knox. And that's where I've been ever since.
Definitely. Fort Knox is pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's had some fun times.
Great to see you too.
All right, now, Rebecca's taking over. Rebecca wants to know what your dream match would be.
Oh my God. Well, I've already wrestled Mr. Ping.
Man,
so that's been fun. We have fun in our matches. I think the next one, if I'm able to do it, would be like the ultimate hardcore match against Rob Noxious. That would be my dream match. That is like my match. Scaffolding, you name it.
No taser shot?
No tasers, because no.
Rob knows scaffolding.
Yeah, he definitely knows scaffolding. So I think it'll be fun. Like, I didn't know how much I liked hardcore until I started doing hardcore, and it was like, yeah, let's do that again.
I didn't think you remembered your hardcore matches.
No, because most of them were like, let's see, there was a taser match where, if anybody knows wrestling, there's a little give and take with it. You don't necessarily shock the shit out of your opponent, but somebody decided to just shock the shit out of me for no good reason. And I'm not known for breaking character, but there's some character breaking because there was some shits and fucks and stuff while I was getting pinned on the mat. And then there was the famous cage match where me and said person decided to do some crazy shit. Yo, we should try to do this. And when they say you can't bend a sign, that is a lie. Okay, that is a lie, because when somebody's swinging to knock your soul from your body, shit can happen. Yes.
Jeez.
Should have got your hand up. You didn't know. Right?
Yeah. No, and it was too late, because I was getting off my knees and I was like, oh, here we go.
I mean, and at least you didn't get chased with a thumbtack bat.
I would rather get hit with a thumbtack bat than get the whole fourth grade knocked from my memory. So.
Fair. Speaking of fourth grade, I know you've done multiple, Prince Shango, Solomon Nasir, Adrian Starr, etc. Where do you draw inspiration for each of these characters?
That's actually a good question. I think all of them are a piece of me. You know what I mean? They're all a piece of me. Like, I'm a huge horror movie buff. Like, I love horror movies. I've always watched horror movies as a kid, so the whole Prince Shango gimmick was very easy to do, because like I kind of take the inspiration from movie monsters, and like I'm a huge fan. Adrian Starr, it's just me being myself. It's just me being like a turned up version of myself, being goofy and having fun and being arrogant and kind of charismatic. Whereas in Solomon Nasir kind of pulls from where I grew up and where I came from, dealing with the things that I deal with in the South, being a young black man. And it was easier to that was one of the easiest transitions to do, because I've never been a quote unquote very angry person, but doing that was like, okay, all this pent up aggression I can kind of leash out and let out and let that flow. It's always been easy to transition between the characters and stuff, because like I said, they're all a piece of me. You know what I mean? They're all me.
I dig it.
All right. So there's a couple questions in the comments. So when are you coming back?
Sarah, that's a good question.
You don't have to answer it yet.
I'm not going to answer that question yet. Oh, I will say that I'm not going to answer that.
Somebody else said, when you're coming to Southern Indiana.
That's Christina. She's the gateway to the West, man.
I mean,
hey, there's promotions out there. We can go.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll have to look into that.
I'm saying. I know some people.
Out of all three of your gimmicks, what is your favorite one?
That's hard. That's hard. That is. Did he say gay? He said. Yeah. That was yeah. That's hard. That's very, very hard, because Prince Shango was my baby. That was my baby. That was the one that I developed I put a lot of energy into. All the other ones were real easy. Except honestly, if it's either Shango or Solomon, it's out of those two. He said
only Adrian Starr.
Only Adrian Starr.
Hard pause after the gay. All right, so let's move on here. Let's see. Who were your favorite? I don't know. Let's say 5 people to share a ring with.
Oh God! Well, you, Corey, Rob, Chris Banks.
3. Most BTE, you got this.
I mean, it's hard to just pick 5, but you guys are definitely my top 3. You guys are definitely my top 3. Aaron for sure. I love tagging with Aaron. He's really good. Joey, like everybody from Fort Knox. That's my family, and that's like where. I can't see myself anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like if I never came back, or if I do come back, I got one stop that I'm making before I make any other stops. So, yeah, I just anybody who ever came out of Fort Knox.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Robbie?
Go on, Robbie.
That's home. But not to knock anybody else I've ever shared the ring with. I love wrestling. Like I there's a list. There's a long list of people that I enjoyed the ring with. But if I had to like prioritize, it's home first.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Yo, if you guys are into podcasts and stuff, please check out his podcast. It's pretty good. You learn a lot from this man right here.
Nice.
All right. Shane said, sharing the ring with people. Okay. This is a fun one. You don't have to name names if you don't want to.
Oh God. Oh God.
What are some of your favorite road stories?
That's funny because that was the question I was going to ask next.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man.
Yeah, you don't have to name names. I mean, unless the statute of limitation has expired.
Unless the statute of limitation. Holy crap. I'm trying to think. There was this one time I went down to South Carolina, and this was like right after work. So me and my road buddy were sitting up there trying to talk to each other to keep the driver awake, which was me, after this 9-hour trip after working like 14 hours. So at one point I'm driving and I look over, and you know that scene out of Pee-wee Herman when Large Mark, that stuff like that? It kind of looked like that because he was like this the entire time. Like, he was leaning back and the seat couldn't go back any further, but he was slowly falling back and he would shoot up and be like, I think we're getting close. And then go back again, shoot up. I think we're getting close. And it was definitely large.
I definitely think we all had fun on that trip.
yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Definitely a fun trip.
That was definitely my favorite. There was a lot of road trips going up to Outbreak where just shenanigans ensued. It was just sheer shenanigans. We had a game. Oscar.
If you guys don't get that, so it's a very long story. So my brother had this dog, and there's a previous story to this, but so we said the dog died. So we took 2 separate cars down to South Carolina, and my brother was driving. So I find a picture that looked just like his dog. And I like crossed his eyes out and all this other stuff.
Right.
And then I sent the picture to Jamal, who was in the other car. And they pulled up next to us, and Jamal was just showing the picture the whole way down the highway. And he didn't notice until like I told him to look, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that was awesome. That whole trip was just amazing. But like I was saying, we had this game where me, the other person we were riding with, and Corey, we would try to top each other on like what somebody smelled like, what somebody looked like. Like, it was just like, yeah.
It's that would you rather game taken to, the bit of the extreme,
Right. Oh man, there were times when we would be in the grocery store, like me, Shane, Rob, like throwing kicks. There was one where me and Rob were walking up to the cash register, and he hugged me. He was like, Sweetie, that lady keeps looking at us. And it was the lady's face just like melted. It was so fucking funny.
All right. So I have a question you can say yes or no to.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you want to.
Okay.
but have we seen, or are we going to see more of Adrian Starr or Shango or you in general?
Man, fuck. It's a very complicated answer.
No, it's not. It's a yes or no.
It's a very complicated answer because I want to say yes.
Hey.
I want to say yes.
Daniel said, "Come out of retirement."
Yeah.
I want to. You lose points if you don't answer. I want to say yes, but like God,
You didn't.
damn it.
You didn't sell the gear.
Hey,
It's
hold on. The biggest question: did you sell your gear?
No.
Oh, then you're coming back.
No,
Yeah,
no. And see, that's the thing. I would never sell my gear. But if anybody who knows like what happened, like medically, I am supposed to be retired. We'll just say that I'm supposed to be.
What if the taser comes back in play?
Then I'm definitely retired. I like that.
That may or may not have been what caused. Just saying.
No, if in my heart, I'm not done. I'm not done. Yeah, so I just have to. There's a lot of hoops I got to jump through. There's a lot of stuff I got to go through. I'm not done. I can't be like, oh well, no, because
we definitely got to tear it up again before you're
yes, because I've always been I've always been one of those people who, like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm going out on my terms, and this is not something that I take lying down. I'm going to be able to take lying down. Like
Well, if you work Shane, you have to. That's just how it is. Like,
Yeah, no, if I work Shane, I'm gonna die. So like,
the only one you puts over is Rob. That's it.
I'll go easy on the old man.
No. The hell you do?
I mean,
we don't have to do hardcore. It'll just be straight up wrestling.
Oh, okay. We
What's the taser?
Because that works well. No chops.
Look,
No chops.
yeah, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take it easy on you. And I had a 6-inch by 6-inch grid on my lower back where he cracked me with a tack bat for like 2 weeks.
Listen. I won't chop him because I don't want another text message asking me to chop later.
Oh God.
So I won't chop him. Only Corey.
That's fine.
You chop the skin tone off people, so you don't need to be doing that. Like I don't.
Why do you think I stepped back? Why do you think I walked away? May 20th, Shane beat that. We're done. I can't. No more.
Who you wrestle? Oh no, I'm okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's that Road Warriors thing.
But
Who you working paint? No, I'm good. I got diverticulitis. I can't do it. My mom didn't sign a permission slip.
Okay.
All right, Corey. I think it's up to you, big dog.
Okay, so I asked where you drew inspiration for each of your characters.
Right.
Within wrestling, we said your dream matches and all that, who you like working.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 of all time. Top 5. Oh, that was so nice. Rob sent you heart. But top 5 all time. Who's your top 5 wrestlers of all time? Well, how about we do wrestlers of all time? Top 5.
Top 5 wrestlers of all time.
Yes.
Oh, for me, that's Eddie. Perfect. You got to throw in Owen. Dolph Ziggler. I wouldn't say of all times. Dolph Ziggler's pretty good. Benoit. Taker.
We're going to come back to this question, but
that's a good one.
That is a very good one. But
Christina will ask the tough questions. I know she will.
Oh, there's a very good question too. So we'll throw that in there too.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Go ahead.
All right. We'll do this one first.
Yeah.
How about the top 5
Oh
worst
my
wrestlers in the year?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
For that question's sake, we're just gonna say this is water.
Can I plead the fifth? Can I plead the fifth? I'm gonna plead the fifth because it's more than 5.
All right, well, the top 5 worst.
No. Okay, so there's
All right, here you go. Just
describe them without names. That one guy that got 2 arms.
What? Just say the names that were on his trunks.
Okay. There's a gentleman who wore flannel, never really bathed, had a beard that I wrestled. That it ended badly because he wouldn't listen, and he was endangering people. So there was that.
I know that
the
one.
lumberjack. Yeah,
that was it.
There was a kid who came from Tennessee, was with a certain somebody, and we get ready to do the match, and we're get to the point where we're jaw jacking in the ring, and instead of actually saying words, he was just mouthing and pointing, and I'm like, the hell are you doing? But allegedly, and I'll say this, allegedly he had gone through 100 and something matches, and he's only been in the business for 2 years. Oh, okay. There's him. There was this kid who he has he has a relative that is relatively famous, who in prep of the match we're talking and going, hey, do you know how to take a particular move? And he was like, yeah, it's absolutely fine. But he didn't know what the hell he was doing. And it was a filming session, and he was on the ground going, I can't breathe, cut, like he was calling cut. And yeah, so that was bad. Hell.
What up, Hale?
Now? All right. So
yeah.
I think we all should probably answer this one because I know everyone has different takes on it.
Right.
Do it.
Me personally, I don't like it.
Okay.
Just because, I feel like women have to work harder to become wrestlers. And a lot of intergender matches I've seen, when it comes to like a spot, let's say like the girl's going to slap someone, the guy will bitch out of that slap and just make it look bad. So like I feel like if you are gonna do an intergender match, like at least like take the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because women have to work so hard to wrestle. So like, at least like build that person up and not make them look like shit. But if it's gonna be an intergender match, like it has to be done right.
Yeah, it absolutely has to be done right, and I agree with you on that one. Like you see a lot of those intergender matches where like the women just get ragdolled around, and then all of a sudden, by some miracle, they pull off the victory with something silly. It's one of those things that it definitely has to make sense. It has to be a lot of give on the male worker's part, because you want the match to look good. You don't want to go out there and just beat the shit out of somebody they're trying to build up, or you don't want to trash your opponent. That's one of the biggest things. Like, you got to be able to put your ego aside and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this. Like me, for example, as Shango, Shango's a monster. Like there was a match to where it was a 3-on-1. And I gave the biggest move to the female that was in there because, one, I trusted her and I knew she was capable of doing it. And two, once she hit it, I knew the reaction of the crowd was going to be much bigger than if a guy had knocked me over. So she grabs me up for the spine buster, drops me down, and I roll out, and the crowd's nuts. They're invested at this point because it's like, wow, that was crazy. But yeah, I agree. Like, you have to be able to give, and it has to be a lot of give and take when it comes to that. So if they're not done right, they're just like, you're just legitimately beating the shit out of somebody. It's not entertaining.
I agree to an extent. Gender does stop at that apron.
Yep.
There are plenty of women wrestlers out there. You know, Mickey Knuckles, the Amazing Maria,
Piper.
Damaris Albright, Willow Nightingale. I can go on and on. Sage Finn, even Rebecca Payne will go toe to toe with a guy.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter what. There in wrestling, there does, like you said, there does have to be some sort of an ego check, if you will, though.
Mm-hmm.
You get this. You know, back in the day, women's wrestling was the attraction.
Yeah.
Lufisto, Rob. Even her.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
I watched her in person break her fist on Necro Butcher's jaw, and still go. You know, it has to be done right, and it does have to make sense, and that's also, you know, from both perspectives, the male and female. Oh,
no,
did I offend? Did I offend you?
Wi-Fi.
No, it was just
thanks. But yeah, I think, like I said, there are plenty of women out there right now that can go toe to toe. Casey Kirk was the North American Deathmatch champion for the longest time.
Right.
You know, and yeah, it has to be done right. It has to make sense. But yeah, I'm all for intergender wrestling if it's done right and makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Oh, what's up, big dog?
What's up?
Ricky.
How you doing?
So we can get your take on this too. I don't know if you've been watching, but we're talking about our thoughts on intergender wrestling. So that means a man and a female.
Yeah.
So I do agree that, you know, like, I don't know how to put it. All genders stop at the ring apron, I guess.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Yeah, that's it.
Gender stops at the apron. That's one of the things that we were always taught. You know,
one of the things too, you know, like, you also need to learn, like, if you're going to wrestle a woman, like, you actually need to know how to hit a woman in certain parts, and actually, like, well, listen, I've seen some very bad matches.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So but if it's done right, and you know, and no one's taking advantage of people just because they're a woman, you know.
Yeah, there it is.
And actually, like, if you call certain spots, actually take those spots and don't make them look like shit or bitch out.
Right. Yeah. If it's done right, if it's 100% done right, you know, because if I'm hitting you, hit me back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you hit me back, I'm hitting you back. That's just, you know, that's how it should be.
Yep. Ricky, what is your take?
Hey, man, you guys pretty much. It's pretty much how we were trained. I'm not going to lie to you, man. It's just, excuse me. Excuse.
Wait, hold up. Did you just pull up? Where you get that cup from?
I ran up. I actually just legit. I had to clock out for break. Had to run all the way up a hill. Yeah, it took me a while to get over here. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Did you run up the hill on your face? Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sweating because I had to run. I'm sorry.
Right. Anyway.
But
yeah. What are your thoughts, Ricky?
How we were taught is all genders, as Shane already said, stops at the ring, and you guys already pretty much said everything as far as that. Because if I'm going to hit you and you're going to hit me, oh yeah, best believe we got to make this look the best as possible, and we're going to sit there and put on the best match. You have to listen. If you're not listening, it's going to be a terrible match, as you guys already pretty much said. Yeah.
All right, well, Ricky, since you just hopped on, would you like to ask a question to our guest?
I'm not gonna lie. it was very hard for me to actually hear in there. So I didn't. I'm not 100% sure what you already asked, but what are your
Shango wanted to know if your mom got those child support checks yet.
First of all,
I mean, to be technical, no.
That's it. No, that's it. Go ahead, Ricky. What do you got?
What is your top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time?
Try again. Did that?
You did that already?
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite?
And we did the top 5 worst.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And we also did favorite matches.
I wanted to. I should have heard that.
And we also did top 5 matches. So if you were here on time, you would know all this.
I'm sorry. I said it was hard for you to hear in there. But what's your favorite match that you were involved in?
Tasers.
Wait. You said tasers?
Yeah. It's a long story.
Favorite matches I've been involved in. One of the favorite matches, and this will like live up there. I was wrestling Chris Banks, and we called nothing in the back. We called the ending, and everything we did was on the fly. And I remember going up to Mark Mess hated the finish. He loved the match, but he hated the finish. He was like, that was the dumbest damn finish I've ever seen. He was like, but the match was great. He was like, you guys called a lot. I was like, we just flowed with it. He was like, I see you've learned. And that was like one of the best compliments I've gotten, other than when I clotheslined the hell out of Werewolf Creed, and you can hear it all the way in the back, and Mark was like, I love Shango.
Yeah, definitely one of those people that stopped too early.
Thanks, yeah.
I'm gonna talk him back into coming, but
wait,
we'll try.
Wrestle him more?
No.
I mean, if you came around instead of not, you'd know these things.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, my work schedule is all crazy. I do apologize. Once
Who needs
again,
a job?
Right. Go ahead, Shane. What else you got, man?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. I guess
Didn't stop yet.
I guess taking a break.
There we go. Take a break.
Who y'all talking about?
Thanks.
Chris. Yeah.
Chris. Yep.
Where have you been?
It's only.
I've had some issues, damn it.
Let's see here.
We got 20 minutes left. Let's hit one.
All right, let's see. How about you ask your tough question, Corey? Because I got to think of one.
All right, I'll let you think of one. So you can go into as much or little detail as you want. Okay. In your entire career, right? Up until, what is today? June 26, 2023. All the knowledge you have about the business, about wrestling, about even the inner workings. If you could go back on the first day of training, it could be in Florida, could be at Fort Knox, what advice do you give yourself?
Shut up and pay attention. Shut up and pay attention.
That's so great because a lot of people say that we have on there.
Yeah, like that's literally.
Don't talk too much. Don't talk back. You respect the promoter. You respect the business. You respect the company. You respect the opportunity that you've given. But you shut up and you listen. And I think that there's a generation of wrestlers coming in behind us who don't do that. And we see that a lot with a lot of shit with a lot of companies and stuff. You got a lot of people who feel entitled, or it's your friend's friend who's doing this, who just started, or hey, this kid's only been doing this for 3 months, but we'll just put him in a spot just to get. No, that's you're endangering people. You shut up and listen. You earn your spots.
So let's go back to this because
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, said it. Yep.
Funny because you know
That is the advice you give yourself.
that is advice, but
I mean, but we've all.
I don't see you coming back in wrestling. Just saying.
Mm.
Just saying.
Oh damn!
Definitely need a match before you stop too. But
Got it.
Brian Horan said Shango never faced Kiesel. Just saying. Well, it seems like you have a lot of matches to do.
I've seen that episode of Star Wars.
I would love it, but you know what happened to Luke when it came to Vader the first time?
I can definitely answer this one for him. It would definitely be the Tasers match.
That is 100% true.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Ricky.
What I keep hearing this taser match. How did this taser match come about? And then, like, I wanted to
All right.
get some more explanation behind this.
Oh,
So-
go ahead.
So I'm gonna say what I have to say, then Adrian can cut in on it. But
Yeah.
so 1 year on Black Friday, we were doing a hardcore tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrestling Adrian
Mm-hmm.
in a Tasers match. Now you would think in a Tasers match, the object to win is to tase your opponent.
Yes.
So I tased the shit out of him.
Now, so here's what really happened. First of all, after going over the match, I say to him, I'ma hold it like this and then come at you, let it go. You kick it, you do the same thing, and before you hit me, you let it go, and I do this. I would sell the fact that I'm getting shot. No. We get to the spot, boom, I'm like, all right, cool, boom. And he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah. So not only did I scream at the top of my lungs because I'm soaking wet, like I'm in wet clothes, and he caught me on my bare chest and my nipples. Like just yeah. So I hit the ground and wiggle. And I'm like, you motherfucker. And 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh, you's a bitch. Oh, you's a bitch. So yeah.
In my defense, I didn't feel a damn thing.
No, you didn't. Yeah, I felt
Right.
everything. I felt everything.
That's
When
why
they
people
say you got to pee after you get tased, that is a real thing. Because I damn sure had to go to the bathroom.
Did you?
I had
cousin
to go to
Jack's
bed.
ass if you pee.
I had to go to the bathroom. This is a true story. I was a whole.
The match is actually somewhere on YouTube.
It is. It is. I've seen it, and I still got the marks to prove it.
Where can I find this match?
YouTube.
Pain is the reason for your heart issues.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
I plead the fifth.
I
He
mean,
ain't wrong.
we don't speak English.
There was
He ain't wrong.
All right. If you could wrestle any pro wrestler, alive or dead, who would it be?
Oh my God.
We can all answer this.
Mr. Ping.
I know who I would want to wrestle now. Like Dad, Benoit, Eddie, definitely. You know, that would make, yeah.
I would say the Repo Man.
The Repo Man wasn't terrible. Wasn't terrible. But you know, your great
definitely.
opponent is next week.
Definitely Eddie.
Right.
Or Dean Malenko.
Oh my God, Malenko.
Oh yeah.
Malenko was great. Malenko was
Or
great.
I don't know how many of you guys know, but Black Tiger Mask was pretty good too.
He was.
Yeah.
Not Black Tiger Mask, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Tiger Mask was pretty good too.
yes.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead, Ricky. Who you gonna wrestle?
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Besides your waistband, who you gonna wrestle?
Well, first of all, just to let you know, okay, I was about to say I'm losing weight, but that's a lie.
You found it in your head.
Well, it's still in my flat right now. But my flap is dissipating. I'm dreaming about it. But
Right, you look like
be
Gerald from Hey Arnold with a full-time job.
I was gonna say that.
what is this? What is this?
Just saying.
This is the interview. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tell us how you feeling.
It'll be Dean Malenko Eddie or Mr. Perfect. That was her. Those are some of the ones that I would definitely love to wrestle.
I would do Owen Hart without the zip line.
Stop it.
I mean, that would have been a quick. That's a quick finish. So,
All right, let me stop.
I mean, mine never happened. I was New Jack. Me and Jack never happened.
he would have cut that match short. Get it?
Oh,
He
no.
would have cut that match short.
Well, I mean, he cut a lot of things short. What?
Yeah.
2 weeks before the show. So unfortunately, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, New Jack, Axel Rotten.
He was too busy wrestling with other things.
Probably Terry Funk.
That's great.
Stop it.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Did I read that right? Did I read that right?
Yeah.
I'll put it back up so you can read it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Oh shit!
You're right. Ricky gets tired putting on Velcro shoes. But since I can't have Jack, I'm gonna have to put it with my big little brother Brad Cash. I want Brad 1-on-1. He's an up and comer in the deathmatch scene. I think me and Brad could be fun.
Okay.
If Brad's watching this or anybody that's watching this that knows Brad, please don't kill me. So, but yeah,
Don't worry, I don't know him.
I got a lot of deathmatch guys. That's my thing. I got a lot of deathmatch guys. I think would be fun.
Well, what about
Ricky's picture?
what did Hillary call that dude? Pajama pants, panda
Oh,
pants.
Grandpa Pants,
Grandpa
Kobayashi.
Pants. Yeah,
He's been in the States.
yeah, I'm saying.
He's been in the States. Just saying.
So is Ricky going to make a comeback?
Yeah, Ricky.
We already got the
Again,
answer. From you.
I gotta
Ricky gets winded putting on Velcro shoes. It's fine.
Velcro. I don't even own a pair of Velcro shoes that I know of.
Anymore.
I don't even know. I barely. I don't know.
Rob wants to see me in a death match. I mean, I could probably maybe.
No, he said.
Give me like in a day match. No, I no.
You meant a death match.
Yeah.
He did.
Look at that. He's at the beach and watching.
I know, right? Let's get we hurt Ricky's feelings.
We love him.
Oh,
whatever.
He must have lost service.
He got offended. But yeah, no, I'd be down. Just rip my, red turns to green. Get like $6. We'll call it a day.
True.
All right, let's see. We got like what?
12 minutes left.
12 minutes.
Yep.
What are we talking about? Let's talk about wrestling.
Just talk about wrestling.
Let's do that
I got a question for you guys.
for both of us. All right.
I got a question for the both of y'all. All right.
No, we're not interchangeable.
No,
Well,
we're not interchangeable.
I do not have a secret.
We may or may not be related.
Oh, okay. What is your
Rob said $10. Sweet. Yes, I'm going to Sheets. Going to Sheets.
What is your favorite memory of me when it comes to wrestling? Other than
Are we stroking your ego?
Yeah, way to get over.
I'm just
Right,
saying.
brother. Put yourself
It's
over,
my
brother.
interview, so
Let's see.
I was just-
Corey, you can go first.
No, go ahead. I have to think.
You put me on the fucking spot.
Yeah.
Way to go.
I was gonna say this, just to be a dick, but
Oh, Rob said when you left. Even from the beach, man. He's down there.
Wow. Rob, I know the truth. It's okay. It's okay.
That's
I'm
great.
gonna cry later.
Let's see. I'd probably say, well, one, training, of course, because training is always fun.
Yeah.
Probably two. Probably our trip to that show in Philly. I forget the name of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Where we were supposed to work each other, then all I got.
Oh, hell.
But definitely our match at the skating rink in York.
Oh, we had fun there. Yeah, we had a lot of fun there. We had a lot of fun there. That one was cool.
Yeah, definitely sharing the ring and definitely training was always fun. Road trips, of course, but we can't tell too many road trips.
No.
So
No.
we canceled off of everything.
Like, try to get on, be blocked.
Real simple. Black Friday, the cage match in Lebanon. True Serum, Rob, Rebecca Payne. Yep. Lobo, when he comes out of retirement once a year. MD, yeah. Where Dawn and I were both pulled out due to blood loss. Well, she was taken to the back where we Napalm almost killed her with the power driver on the floor. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we did. That was funny. Both of those. I wrestled Jim in a match, and we wanted to make it look devastating. So I snapped his neck, and what I did, and what I was telling everybody.
Wait, my cousin has a neck?
Yeah, I had him, and I told him, I was like, when you guys get there, when you guys get to the steps, kind of pause because I'm gonna hold them. And then they were like, waiting. I was like, when I go, one of you guys got to scream to kind of make it look real. And they were like, all right, cool. So I had him, and then I snapped and let go, and he crumbled. He dropped. There was a kid who left crying. Fans were like messaging and reaching out. I got a whole bunch of hate messages, like, how could you kill somebody in the ring? What is wrong with you? That one was good. Me and Brian wrestling in that ring. I give him the Olympic slam, boom, and he was supposed to roll, and I'm like, I go to him like, why did you roll? He was like, I'm in the ring. I'm like, yeah, no. He's like, no, you don't understand. I'm actually in the ring. So I had to kind of force him out of the hole and shit. That was great.
All right. Sorry, I was like reading something. Then I got lost. I was like, what? So
Three Beards of Wrestling, sponsored by CTE, is what this is.
I was trying to read all the comments, but then my eyes just like moved and I lost my
the Truth Serum.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. That was yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
Next week, guys, we are having BET on. So if you guys got any questions or want to tune into that, we are on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook is my personal Facebook, and Three Beards of Wrestling. Corey, I don't know if you put it on yours or not.
I'm linked. Everything's linked through.
Yeah. So yeah, next week BET, and then the following week,
one half of Tough Guy Inc.
Yeah, one
Tim
half.
Hughes.
Yep.
What?
Tim Hughes, one half of Tough Guy Inc.
Nice.
We got some tough questions for one half of Tough Guy Inc.
Oh my God. Yeah, so y'all got Tim Hughes coming on.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks, Adrian. It was definitely fun having you on, dude.
It was dope seeing you guys again, reminiscing. Thank you for having me.
Anything you want to put over or plug or anything, man? Or are you just kind of living right now?
Right now, I'm just there's nothing much going on. I'm just trying to get back, and that's the best way to put it. Like, it's going to the road is going to be a lot longer than what I anticipated, and what a lot of people thought it would be. And there is a moment here where I'm being told one thing, but my mind is like, no, this is what we're doing. Right. So hopefully, I'm stubborn. If anybody knows me, they know that I'm a very stubborn asshole. So I'm not done yet.
Just be like, if there's thumbtacks and chairs and tables and signs and tasers involved, can I do
it? I've asked those questions, and he just kind of looked at me like, "What? Wait, wait."
Look, Tell me you're gonna take one double-handed chop from Shane, and everything will be fine.
Yeah. All everything will be cleared up because my
Yeah.
heart's gonna be in the stomach.
Right. Send off 2-hand chop.
Actually,
Call it a day.
Actually, 3 bags, if you know what I'm saying. Just so y'all know. It's 3 bags.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, guys.
Shotgun finish. Go ahead.
Definitely a shotgun finish.
Definitely a shotgun finish.
Jeez. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching and commenting.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Until next time.
Peace out.
Yep.